Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and Vice President J.D. Vance has just sounded the alarm on a real national emergency, and it's about time somebody did. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things can really help us out, and they really help our channel continue to grow. It's something that we've known about for decades, and it's something that could affect you. It probably does affect you, and if it doesn't affect you, it affects people that you love in your life. We are incredibly dependent on the medications that keep people alive, that save lives in this country. We are incredibly dependent on China and India in the most part for these parts of these medications that are in the supply chain. And, now China is saber rattling that maybe they can withhold some of these drugs. Maybe they can withhold some of these ingredients. And it would result in millions of Americans losing their lives. Now, I'm almost certain that a lot of you watching this video right now are on some medication. I'm on some medication. Almost everybody I know, if not every single person I know, is on some kind of medication. We are in a very medicated society. And it's a good thing, because these medications save lives. It's why life expectancy is longer. I'm not against medication in any way, shape, or form. That being said, we should be manufacturing them here. The fact that China has such a control, an enemy of this country, has such control over the lives of millions of people through medication is, in fact, a national emergency. And that's why J.D. Vance said it, and somebody should have said it decades ago. How this hasn't been addressed yet is crazy. So I want you to check this out, and let me know what you think in the comments.
So there's a ruling from the Federal Trade Court that said tariffs are unconstitutional or whatever. This is not some crazy judge. This is more formidable than that. What do you have to say about this?
Well, two things. First of all, I think the judge is wrong, and I think we're going to win this case on appeal. The president has very broad discretions to engage in foreign policy, to actually protect American consumers from foreign predators, from people who are trying to access our markets, dump into our markets, destroy American industries. The president has a lot of power to prevent that stuff from happening. Now, this court decision, I think, is really based on a legal technicality. And so, my second point is the president also has broad discretion to deal with this stuff. So even if you somehow, had this legal technicality hold up in court, I think there are a lot of ways in which the president of the United States can protect American workers and protect American workers from these very, very unfair trade practices. And I think it's important, Greg, to say, okay, what does this mean for the American people? We believe, and we're right, that we are in an emergency. You've seen foreign governments, sometimes our adversaries, threaten the American people with the loss of critical supplies. I'm not talking about toys, plastic toys. I'm talking about pharmaceutical ingredients. I'm talking about the critical pieces of the manufacturing supply chain. If these governments are threatening to cut us off from that stuff, that is by definition a national emergency. And in that national emergency, the president has very broad discretion to fight back, to bring American industry back home, and to make American consumers protected and much safer. That's all he's trying to do. So whatever this court has said, I think the president has the authority to do his job. We're going to keep on fighting the court cases. We're also going to keep on doing the work for the American people.
When Joe